also kind of just setting up here. There's several things I want to show and look at and discuss tonight, but I have none of it ready because even though it was an early night at work, I didn't realize how long it was going to take me to get ready because I went out and I worked out and shit before work today, and then I was sweating my ass off at work. I had to take a shower. It felt so gross. Gross. Okay, so how's everyone doing? Who do we got here? Just some drunk. I love that. Oh wow. Hey Megan. Hey Lily, if you're up. Hey little mousy girl. Hey F Bear, Aisha and Angel. Hey Steffi, if you're up. Hey Sue Elliott. Hey Reagan. I think I said Reagan. I don't know. Hey Willow Rain. Just some drunk. I like that. Who are you talking to, just some drunk? Because I know you're not talking to me. Hey, Deb Mormer. Yeah, I came home from work tonight and I had a message in Discord. Hey, Brandon. That one of the people I rode to camp with tested positive for COVID. So I was like, oh no. So I had to take a COVID test when I got home. Came up negative. So far, so good. Hey, Annette. Hey, Kino. Hey, John. What's up? Without a lawyer. All right. I think I'm caught up here. I don't know. Okay. So I'm just going to take a second here and pull up some shit. I have to try and remember where I put something. I know. Because I don't want to sit here and go through my files because it'll take too fucking long to find it. Because it took so long to find it the last time. Last thing I remember is sending it to Steve or sharing it with Steve. So it's either in my email or it's in my Google Drive. All right. Where's one of the last things I sent Steve? Oh, tell me that's it. Tell me that's fucking it. That's gonna be. I think that's it. June 3rd. Okay. Fine. Come on. Yes, it is. I really think that's it. There we go. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay, so yay, that was quick. That was much quicker than I thought. Now, I want to just go over a couple of reminders here. And if you don't really want to be reminded of it, I get it. Maybe this isn't the stream for you. But I kind of want to remind some people here and maybe even inform some people for the first time. I don't know. So, yeah, I want to go over how exactly we were blamed, we were accused, we were plotted and planned to take the fall or whatever for much of the fuckery from 2000 from Nat or whatever. So I want to go over the federal crimes that were attempted to be blamed on myself, Tina, and Steve, and Dottie Morgan too, in 2021, along with the creation of CP. So I want to go over this. I want to listen to parts of KBaxter's stream again, and also play chat. Yeah, I have that. And maybe something by Unirock too. We'll see. I'm not sure. But or maybe just a couple by KBaxter, because I forgot how much shit happened there. So let's start with the emails between Katie Joy and Nat, where this idea came into fruition, and where Katie says that she verified, she's seen it, she without a doubt it was Steve, and we can see how that's a bunch of bullshit. Hey Chief Glass, hey Chronically B Queen B, hey Jujubee. I thought I saw some orange up there. If you see caramel and coconut Oreos in the store, buy them. They're really good. Okay, thank you. I was talking about them tweets people are now holding back. Oh, okay. Yeah. How about that? I especially found it hilarious, or not hilarious, but it's not at all funny, but just like she must have went through Urban Dictionary to find the definition that she could live with most, or whatever was the most vanilla definition or whatever. She had to have seen the other definitions and ignored them. Yeah. Did you just start? Yes, I did, Beth. Like, I don't know, a couple minutes ago. Like, I think I started like 1:23, so like 7 minutes ago. All right, so let me share screen. So again, these are emails between Katie Joy and Nat. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Can I make that bigger? Okay, let me make that bigger. Maybe? Hey, look at that. Okay. And what's this doing? There we go. So here we have from Nat to Katie, July 16th, 2021 at 12:55 p.m. Nat says, please, I don't know who Jen is, but if you know her and she's serious, actually, I'm going to skip over this because I know who Jen's talking about, and I don't really want to drag her into this shit anymore. Like, there's no need. So here, Katie to Nat says, please tell me what Katie's real email is. No lies, the truth. And by that, she means, I forget her last name, but Little Miss Noble, that Katie. And there's a screenshot. I can't view any of the screenshots, by the way. Sorry, they're not available or whatever to be viewed. Nat to Katie, I have for her this morning. Trace them and find out for yourself. Nat to Katie, who knows? Both could be hers or not. I don't know. I replied anyway. Ask Salts. I don't trust anyone but him. On July 16th. Now we're at July 17th at 9 something in the morning. So and again, I know that there's screenshots here, but like you just even making them bigger, it just you can't anything. It's too blurry. I mean, I'll share this PDF with anyone who thinks that maybe they can clear it up or whatever. Go for it, but I don't know how to do that. So I got to skip over screenshots. So here, Katie Ann. The spacing and the typing looks identical to your writing, Nat. You can either come clean or not. That's up to you. I'm tired of these games. I have a very hard time believing that you had never emailed with her before today, given your friendship. So only having to email her ever is suspect. Like, why is that highly suspect? Like, really? Who? I mean, yeah, sure, we may actually have like access to more emails than that, but like, does anyone really use more than 2 emails? One, I don't given your friendship. So I compared the emails, the grammar, the writing style, all comes back to you. Come clean and quit your games. Nat to Katie. Yeah, that's not me. But you wish you to. I'm done with everything. South has full access to my emails, so he can check for himself. That's the whole point. So he can trace these emails as they happen, as well as FBI and police. We spoke on phone, Messenger, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why would we need to email? Katie, I admit my mistakes, But as soon as I realized I was being fed lies and things went real, I placed myself in a mental hospital to get better. You can believe me or not. It doesn't matter, or it doesn't bother me anymore. I tell you what, though, that's not the first time she's apologized and blamed Tina. In fact, that's the fifth, and I ain't the only person she's messaged on Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram claiming Tina and Steve set this up. So please, the blame elsewhere. Did you know she had Dustin down? Okay, then that also did not happen. I'm done with all this. I'm protecting it. Steve threatened me. They say it's a fake Steve. A day at this point, I believe maybe. I'm done, Katie. Have it all. I'm not hiding anything. Nat to Katie, some screenshots. Katie to Nat. Where did Steve and Tina threaten you? Also, where did she bring up Steve and Tina before? Nat to Katie. Tina's been talking to me since January, but with Little Miss Noble for 2 years. All that's bullshit too. Not even the January, I don't think, but definitely the 2 years thing. Yeah, that's bullshit. She spoke to many in the community. I don't know who she means by she there. Maybe Little Miss Noble. I don't know. Personally, I find it hard to think of Tina involved, but I didn't know you had a TRO on Steve until last week. Yeah, I wish I'd known that before. Steve mid-Feb, but Noble and others said it wasn't the real Steve, so who knows? So here she is saying it's not the real Steve. She spoke to people on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, but people are loyal and won't reveal. I hoped. It kills me because I offered up all my communications to anyone who asked, like, here, take a bucket. This was crazy. I hope to recover my memories as time goes on. And when I know, Salts will. Seriously, I urge you to report every email and to get them traced, because I know none of the are from me. If you want the rest of the screenshots, I'll send them when I get home. Katie, Faye, where did conversations take place? I can check the username and verify. Nat to Katie. Steve, ask anything from Instagram. But yours I thought was real too. Katie to Nat. His followers are actually his friends. Where are the messages? Nat to Katie. I don't have them anymore. Certain threads were deleted in April, the last time I was hacked or spoofed or whatever the term is, so hoping Salts can recover. Salts has asked me to talk to anyone anymore. So later, I'll send you all screenshots from friends and alts and anything else related. And then if you need anything else, you can contact Salts. I hope you find everyone responsible, Katie. Seriously. I'd hand over my phone tomorrow if it meant you'd catch them. Katie to Nat. That is not a fake Steve account. So what did he tell you? Nat to Katie. But yours didn't look fake either. And I didn't know the difference. So people say that not to take it as fact is rather be upfront, because I struggle at present to know real from not. Just nasty. He threatened me to stay quiet as I was questioning things and follow Little Miss Noble's instructions. Said bad things happen to people who don't follow rules. Not very kind. Important to please here. If he lived here, I'd go for a harassment order too. But that's if it's his real profile. Katie to Nat. Okay. You never spoke to me, but that sounds like him. Nat to Katie. I thought it did. All this time, I thought the absolute worst of you. I'm so sorry. The more I learn, the more I hate them all. I don't know either way, but if that is him, he's not a nice person. Katie to Nat. He's dangerous and preys on me. Where are messages of you speaking to others about Steve? Nat to Katie. I'll need to wipe out the names of people I spoke to. I can't do that right now as I'm with my nieces. I'll send them later. Convos on Messenger mostly. Snapchat with Little Miss Noble and Dustin. Katie to Nat. Okay. Katie to Nat. We're still on July 17th, mind you. The Katie you replied to is not the real Katie. They made a fake email. Nat to Katie. I replied, I thought it was her. Thank you for letting me know. Katie to Nat. I confirmed that the Steve account is real. Nat to Katie. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's not a nice person. Okay, well, in that case, please stay safe. Like, there's nothing physical evidence-wise I can give you, but maybe the police can help you. I have a safety button in my home. I feel safe being in the UK. I'm terrified they'll give my address to my ex. And okay, I'm not going to go through all that. Safety is important. Katie Tanat, what did Katie do? Katie, just nasty. He was creepy, like weird. The way he talks to women is vile. I showed my friends. I told little Miss Noble, but she said he was probably just drunk. I would have wanted to meet him on my own, let's just say, that he scared me. Like I said, I reported it. If he lived here, I'd have filed a proper complaint, as I asked him to stop making gestures and he didn't. Police weren't worried for my safety because of his location, but I was given a victim leaflet to talk to somebody about it. When I told people recently, they said it was probably a fake account and that Unirock was setting him up. Wow. I don't trust anyone at present. Barcells. Katie to Nat. Was this the account that he sent it from? Nat to Katie. This one. Katie to Nat. There's nothing attached. Nat to Katie. Again. Katie to Nat. Can you unblock him quickly so you can see the numbers of followers? Nat to Katie. Sends another screenshot. Katie to Nat. It's his real account. Can you find any messages from him? Nat to Katie. The thread, as well as others, were deleted when I was hacked. I'm told police can recover them, but not sure how it's done. I'll ask friends because I send them screenshots and told them about it, so they might have any PMs in February. Katie to Nat. Okay. Nat to Katie. Have you told anyone what I just told you about Steve? Katie to Nat. I never mentioned his name. Nat to Katie. Well, whatever you said, someone knows who you mean. Katie to Nat. They are not going to hurt you. Just stay calm. Don't respond. Nat to Katie. What I will say, Katie. Okay, I'm not talking. We don't need to talk about that. Katie, yes, she's involved in other stuff. Katie to Nat. What is that? Do you have the full clip? Nat to Katie. Little Miss Noble and Dustin. I do, but I was talking to a fake you, which I didn't know was fake. As I said, my little was abused. So Little Miss Noble, she was going to kill you. Little is allegedly one of her alters, whatever. Katie to Nat. Okay, so the context matters. Nat to Katie. I don't know what that means. Nat to Katie. Send some screenshots. There's not a whole lot more. It's mostly just screenshots and a couple things at the end, or a middle then end. Nat to Katie. More screenshots. I would like to know what they say, but whatever. Okay. More screenshots. I'm trying to get my attention, and as soon as I get to the end of the screenshots, I'll check. All right. What's going on here? Am I missing anything? Oh, that's fine. Thank you, though. Yeah, you guys have my full trust and confidence. Do whatever you deem fit. And when I'm done with the emails, maybe I will. We'll see. Anyways, let me get back to this. Thank you, though. Thank you. Katie to Nat. Thank you. Katie to Nat. Who was editing the screenshots? Nat to Katie. Katie said Dustin was. Who knows? But I didn't know they were edited. Nat to Katie. Nat to Katie. Oh, more screenshots. Okay. So, Katie to Nat. Okay, she pushed you to talk to Tina a lot. Clearly, she's involved. Nat to Katie. Yeah, I did speak to Tina on Instagram and Twitter because Little Miss Noble told me so. Told me to. Nat to Katie. These are messages sent to me. My alter Evie that was communicated with and interrogated for 3 hours behind my back, and some from Sally. Katie to Nat. Do you have a screenshot of your convos with Tina? Nat to Katie. On Instagram, I can take screenshot, but not on Twitter, as Salt has my password and email. Katie to Nat. Okay, send me what you have from Instagram. Katie to Nat. What video were they editing with Dottie? Nat to Katie. The one they told me they all heard. Dottie said she heard it too on Twitter. That you and okay, I'm not going into all that. Katie to Nat. Okay. Katie to Nat. Who is Sue M? Okay. One of my mods. Katie to Nat. What channel? Sue M. Okay. Katie to Nat. Are you sending our emails to people? Katie to Nat shares a screenshot from Shen saying these were just dropped in my inbox. I may not like Steve, but he's being blamed with zero proof. Look at that. Even Shen's knew it was bullshit. And these emails show that even Nat isn't sure if that was Steve's real account. So how is Katie so sure? Nat is making all this up. Actually, Katie's kind of making a lot of it up too. Just saying. Nat to Katie. No, I sent Sally too, to show her I was talking to the real you because she thought you could be Little Miss Noble pretending. She sent them to Meek as she was concerned, as I told her the reason I went on stream was because I was whatever last night and figured to tell you. Okay. Meek sent 2 cents. I'm not impressed. Okay. What am I missing? Okay. Katie to Nat, don't send our emails to anyone, please. Katie to Nat, I'm sorry you had a rough night. Katie to Nat, are there any screenshots containing info on Shen's? She's working real hard to discredit you. Nat to Katie, I won't again. I promise with my hand on Bible. I promise Salts today. I will not speak about this to anyone else further. He can change my password later, so I won't have access. Thank you. I'm going back into the hospital. Okay. Nat to Katie, I'll have a look. I've been told Aaron just called me a liar, and apparently Salt's is suing me. What for? I'd like to know. Great. Rumors are nasty. I don't know how you cope. Katie to Nat, you're not being sued that I know of. She's lying. Katie, we're coming up in the end here. Okay. Katie to Nat, you guys were speaking to Swanson? Katie to Nat, who is this about? What's your response to him? I don't remember. Nat to Katie, I can't answer for them. I'm hoping messages can be recovered from my end. But please do not put that information public until it's confirmed. Police here stated not to. Nat to Katie, Salts. Katie to Nat, why is Salt in a group? Nat to Katie, he's not, I don't think. Tina said he was in her group, but you'd have to ask him. I have no idea. I was never in her group. The group on Twitter was for spotting hackers, apparently. Salts doesn't lie. Katie to Nat, spotting hackers? Nat to Katie. At one point, me and Salts were being tagged and posing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's what it sounds like. Katie to Nat, got it. Katie to Nat, some of Tina's messages are cut off. Can you possibly make a screen record? Nat to Katie. Yeah, hang on. When I spoke to her, I was still talking to fake you without knowing I'd be talking to fake you for over the past year. Please keep that in mind. Katie, Nat, not a problem. Whatever, YouTube link. Nat to Katie. Screenshots. Nat to Katie, are you and Salt suing, prosecuting me? Katie to Nat. It's pretty clear you guys are talking about Swanson and not Salt, about speaking to Katie to Nat. I'm not suing you. I don't believe Salt is. Nat to Katie. I spoke to Swanson last year. I can't speak for anyone else. Katie to Nat. Tina spoke about Clark being in her Facebook group. You all did this for Clark, didn't you? Nat to Katie. That conversation was about Salts, not Clark. I've told Salts about my conversation with him. I don't know of his involvement with Steve or Tina. Oh yeah, that's it. So let's just go over this here in the beginning, okay? Or towards the beginning. Just remember. So this is what was verified. This is what Katie verified, and keep this in mind because we're going to hear how she's verified things from her own mouth. First of all, Nat doesn't even say what it is Steve allegedly said. Just nasty. He was creepy, like weird. He's vile. Like that's a, what this the account that he sent it from. She hasn't even seen a single message yet because, like Nat said, apparently that thread was deleted or whatever. And basically, what's been verified is that Nat can take a screenshot of an account, unblock it, take a screenshot again, and email it to Katie. That's what's been verified. There's nothing to right here. It's his real account. Can you find any messages from him? The thread was deleted. My stomach's gonna growl, I think, in a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, so oh my God. Do you have a screenshot of your convos with Tina? No, she doesn't even really have much of that. Clearly she's involved because according to like these screenshots or whatever, which much of this was determined to have been faked. According to this, though, Katie is just concluding that Tina must be involved because Little Miss Noble said, hey, you should talk to Tina a few times. So therefore, Tina must be involved. Yeah, so yeah. That is what led Katie to say that shit was verified. Verified. That's how she verified shit, guys. Like, seriously. That's how she verified that Steve has an Instagram account. That's what she verified. So, knowing this, I'm going to pull up KBaxter stream. Where do I have that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I thought I just downloaded it. And the reason why I'm playing this one instead of going to KBaxter stream and pulling it up is because this download has the live stream chat. So this was before KBaxter edited the stream. And I want to say I did compare the two streams, and she really did edit out what she said she was editing out. And it's not a bad thing that she edited that out, I'll be honest. It sucks that the live stream chat was lost, but as you'll see, it wasn't really lost. So yeah, there's that. Oh, shit. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to check the chat in 1 second, guys. No, I can't do that. I have to do this. Video file. Holy fuck. I hate my computer. I really fucking hate my computer. All right, I'm just going to check chat in here. There we go. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Duh, I just have to hit open. That's it. Okay. Okay, pause a second. I got the real quick, guys. Because I hear we have some, I don't know, people hanging out here. Yeah. If you want me to read the Dear John letter to Nat, sure, I can do that. And just reiterate the fact that I did kick her out of my chat. I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to do that? And Julie, how about you go fuck yourself, okay? Because you seem to want to talk a lot of shit about me, and I don't come into your chat you a hard time. So what the fuck are you in mine? Like, why are you even here? Seriously. Because we all know that like in a month you're gonna be in my DMs again telling me how fucking sorry you are, just like you've been over and over and over again. So for real, like just fucking just stop. But let's see. But by all means, keep running your mouth and I'll just fucking boot you. I don't really care. Anyways. Let's see. How do I make that bigger? I can't really make that bigger, can I? It's not gonna let me. I really want to see that. Okay. Fuck it. No, what's that? Cinema layout, press Shift +8. What does that do? It does fucking nothing. That's what it does. It looks like. Okay. Awesome. Is that bigger on your screen for you guys? I'm guessing no. I want to see if it's bigger for you guys quick. I'm guessing no. Okay. No. All right. Fuck it. So let's play this here. Now this is Katie Joy on KBaxter's stream on I think it was July 19, 2021. And here's where this was right after these emails, right after, like within 48 hours of these emails. She's going to explain how it's all about. And I'm going to chat, there's T-Spiracy going along with it. There's Charlotte's in there too going along with it. And KBaxter goes along with some of it. Oh, and Waxy. Oh my God, we can't forget about Waxy. Oh my God, that's right. Oh my God. And Long CJ, and I think Menace to Sobriety makes, just the usual, Unifam and server people. Yeah, there's that.
I respect you in that. Like, I get that you hate me, but I respect you enough to not say a word, and I'm told not to.
So, do you want to name who she named, Katie?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
So I saw the screenshot of the actual account she spoke to. It was the real account of the person. She had them blocked, and it was Steve McRae.
Oh, there you go.
It was not a fake screenshot. It was his real account. We verified it was his real account. She was lied to by them when they found out that he was threatening her. It's my belief that they got nervous that she would say something, and he made her think she wasn't talking to him, but it was really his account.
That's what I was afraid of.
That's what you're afraid of, huh? Okay. So,
see, and people told me I was not.
I'm going to let this keep playing, but first, let me just remind you of a few screenshots I showed recently, okay? So here we have a screenshot of a comment by Menace to Sobriety in my comment section. This is from 3 months ago, and this is talking about this whole verification process, where Menace says, and yes, during a time when so many accounts were faked, people cross-referenced the followers on the Instagram account to ensure that the account Nat alleged was speaking to her was Steve's account and not your uncle behind a fake account. So yeah, he just said people cross-referenced. Like, what the fuck did you cross-reference it with? Like, I'm still wondering. I have no fucking clue. So yeah, there's that. Then there is this other comment he left. This was from 8 months ago. He says, Katie said she verified the account Nat implicated with Steve's Instagram account. That's what she claimed in the video. Huh. Yeah. But who are these people that cross-referenced him? What do they cross-reference it with? Seems like you're running a fucking narrative there. Oh, and then there's this one. This one really just kind of pisses me off. And yeah, I had a few people in my comments saying, oh, it sounds like they're saying this. Yeah, that might make sense, but I never said any of the things that they're claiming here. So no, I don't buy that at all. So here, this is a screenshot from Unirock server where Aaron repeats the same narrative Nat put out. That K video with KJ and Nat last year was planned 2 weeks beforehand. And get this, it was all planned by Uni and KJ. Uni and KJ. See, I never said that it was planned by them. I never said it was planned in 2 weeks. I never said any of that shit. The only thing I said is that I think maybe Kay knew about Katie coming on ahead of time. That's the only thing I said. So this whole other context, whatever, it doesn't make sense. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure that they did fucking plan that. So there's that. Now let's go back to the video. And I want to remind people too, like, who are Uni's mods? Who's in his Discord? Who was just on panel with him several times over the past several months, few months even. Yeah, it's kind of telling.
So it's allegedly Steve.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, I've known this the whole time. And I think, like, people don't realize, like, it's hard because a lot of people have opinions about me and a lot of people have really vile opinions about me because of what he's done and the lies that he has spewed about me and this cult of women he's preyed on. I feel really bad for the women that he's done this to in a way because a lot of them are just, they're in a vulnerable place in their lives. Some of them have, like, they're struggling in something.
Hey, Pickle, you can mute your mic when you have to cough, Lovey.
Oh, that's common sense. I'm not sure if I'm capable of such a thing.
A lot of the people just assume that, like,
this is kind of boring.
It's just a lot of the women that got involved, they were fed lies and they hated me because of something else. Like, I blocked them or whatever. A lot of it's I blocked them or I, didn't like their rude comment and I snapped back or something, And
Imagine if all this was concocted all because she fucking blocked someone. Come on.
Now, a question just really quick. And I
like just making a sock account and going back on her shit would have been like so much easier, right?
I think, Katie, this will be an important question for you to hear the answer to as well.
Okay.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So a couple weeks ago.
Turn my camera off. Then I don't my phone up. Okay.
A couple weeks ago, not getting into the details of what happened between Katie and Preacher Boy because it's moot.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Act holier than thou when I know she's done things. So,
right.
I get to have an opinion and I don't have to have someone that's been rude to me for years tell me how to do things,
Well, I know Shen.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking for her, but I can tell you about, but you're not talking about the entire community because I think that's where some of the hurt has come from. As much as people are saying, oh, Katie does this to everybody, Katie does that to everybody. A lot of us feel like we're getting back from you. You guys are all in a cult and you all do this. We're not. I'm not saying there's not this tight-knit group that has an agenda. There obviously is.
Yeah,
but
there is. I'm speaking about that specific group. So I'm not speaking about every other person. I'm speaking about that specific group. The fact is, though, is that specific group has the most influence, and some people don't even know that they hold all of the influence because they don't know what's happening behind the scenes.
Right, but
Let's
Go
let
ahead, I'm sorry.
Waxy get in here for a second because she's been waiting forever.
Sorry.
Waxy, what did you want to say?
I had to unmute. I'm sorry. Well, this was quite a lot longer ago in the conversation, but I had a visceral reaction, as Katie and Nat confirmed, Steve. I don't know what Katie knows. I don't know that Katie even knows me, but she might. But Katie,
a lot of pretty bad things about me on Twitter.
well, I made some comments on Twitter. I don't know how bad, but I get you. I'm not. I'll own whatever. I have a channel. What's that?
You comment and spam behind the blocker. You used to a lot.
She did.
Behind the blocker.
Behind the block,
God.
like you're blocked and you're still commenting. You did that.
Oh no, hon, not me.
That's not you.
No, you got.
What's your handle? True Ball of Wax.
True Ball of Wax. Yep. I've never done any behind. I don't even know what
Oh my
really.
God! Shut up.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, Waxy, let's get to what you wanted to say, though.
Yes. So I wanted to come on here to say, even though you all know I have a channel that criticizes Katie, Katie is, in my opinion, telling the truth. What I've gone through, the minions, and we all know who they are, have worked on his behalf, and it's because I was getting too close to the truth, and they didn't like it. And Charlotte was getting close to the truth, and Charlotte got it hard, and it is everything we've watched. Now, everything we've watched happen, it all goes through a lineage. I can take it to a point. I couldn't get it to Steve, but I can take it pretty far.
You know what kills me? I mean, besides her having her the fact that she had a record outed by Reagan, Charlotte didn't get anything. Like, I did a stream saying how wonderful she was, but I just disagreed with her stream. So, I mean, it's crazy how, like, these claims are made. And Waxy, nobody even fucking thought about Waxy.
It's Steve, then Tina, and Aaron.
Yep. Oh, yep. I got.
Nat said Tina was not involved.
Oh no, Nat said no. That what was missing.
No, Katie, or no, yeah, no, Kay.
Nat said,
no, Kay, no. Get back in line there. That's not what she said.
That Aaron wasn't there in the beginning, and then Nat said that Aaron, she couldn't say what she did. She was close to some of the people, but Nat had no evidence of what.
Here's what we from the screenshots we've seen.
And these are verified, not fake. These are true screenshots.
Yes, these are true screenshots. Tina,
Tina
seemed to be influencing a lot of the opinions of Little Miss Noble. Same with Kim Fulmer. And they seem to be kind of giving directions to her. And Tina is the kind of person that she will not do things overtly. She's really sneaky, and she does things behind the scenes. Kind of person. What?
See, I still don't know what the hell
that
is.
was me. Sorry.
Who said 100%?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is still. That's weird.
Oh, she's really sneaky, and she does things behind the scenes. Like a couple of years ago, she got mad at me because one of my followers figured out who she was, and I had no clue who she was. I didn't look her up. I didn't care. She was just this annoying person that wouldn't leave me alone. And they apparently posted her name, which I didn't even, I might have even responded to, but I didn't even take any notice of it. I was just like, oh, whatever. But I had no part of it. I wasn't connected to this person. They just left a comment.
So really good friends. And could you say maybe at least 8 months, maybe a year she's been out of that? Or would you say?
Here we go. Yeah.
That's the minions. And we all know who they are.
This was funny
on his behalf. And it's because I was getting comments. I've never undertweeted.
Katie wants to also put the blame on Little Red Y'all here, okay? But that's against that's against the agreement or something. Apparently, watch, listen.
It or whatever you said, the comments, and I'm not saying they're nice, but the only comments I've ever made are straight out what I've said. I don't Twitter hardly ever, so you're going to see maybe 20 comments. So that's it.
Hey, Nat, I just want to make sure Nat's okay. Nat, are you okay?
Yep.
Are you crying?
They're so nice to Nat, aren't they?
Do you feel like you need to go, or do you want to stay? It's totally on you.
No, I just was.
See, how much of a difference like 6 months makes, because like they they went and attacked anyone who had Nat on panel at the end of 2021, but here they are. Hey Nat, you okay? You okay?
I didn't expect that. I know that I know I've done wrong, but people hate me, and so I wasn't that.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to let that go. I get it.
Go.
I think a lot of people get it. It's just been hard. You had no idea, I'm sure, that this group would do this other stuff that has, yeah. But I'm that's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to confirm that from my perspective, what has been happening to me, it is this lineage, and I wanted to tell Nat.
Oh, someone in the chat wanted to know who else that was involved in this. Dottie, Morgan, and Little Red was. I don't know if she's still involved in it now. Little Red was heavily involved in it for a very long time.
Oh, wait.
Katie, could that be like when they were like really good friends, and could you say maybe at least 8 months, maybe a year she's been out of that?
In other words, Katie, like if Little Red was involved, it was before she became friends with me and Charlotte. That's what she's saying. Which obviously is a bunch of bullshit. The Little Red she's not anyway.
Or would you say that's not true?
With Red?
Yeah.
I don't know where Red's at. Red is...
She was here in the chat.
She's done some pretty nasty things to me.
Oh, I understand, but I
don't know, because I
thinking it's older stuff and it's not this group.
I put out my rape investigation, and that was like in December.
Right. Yeah, with Aaron. Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know. She's doxed me multiple times. She put out my phone number.
We're asking who's involved with the Nat stuff, not in a general sense.
Yeah,
So,
I think that's what I'm saying. I'm saying she's not.
In this current thing, I would say, I mean, it's, if you look at how hard these people are that are defending it still.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Cheshire for sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Steve.
Yeah.
Tina. Kim.
Yep.
Okay, but Nat said Aaron EKC was not involved.
Well, she might not.
That's not how she worded it, Kate.
No, Kate, that's not what she said.
Didn't say
I
not
didn't say that.
involved.
Y'all, everybody's splitting hairs. I can't stand that. Just say it. Don't.
Well, I can now, but I couldn't before because it wasn't my place.
All right. So I'm going to pause there and I'm going to move on to something else here real quick. No, I don't think she does. I don't. Weird. Huh? I know. So let me move on to something else here. What was that? Do I want to play the one from Conspiracy or do I want to play one from Unirock? Unirock goes on for forever. I don't think I really want to play that one. So Let's see if she deleted it, actually. What if she did? That's fine. I have it downloaded somewhere. No. Yeah, we'll do that. Then. No, actually, no, I'm going to go to KBaxter. That's right. Okay, so this is from KBaxter's stream or from channel. It was just a few months ago, I think, or something. Let me see here. Be sure about this. Wasn't too long ago. June 4th, 2022. So yeah, it's just a few months ago. This was Natalie Kennett arrested. Let's talk about all of it on Saturday night or whatever. Where is it? It comes on. All right, so we'll start here. And this is just a few minutes. I just really wanted to show a few things and maybe look at the chat here. All right, so here we have Charlotte, we have AC, and Unirock's about to come up too.
Yeah, that's Charlotte and I were saying I really hope that people will just go back to their own content. I'm really hoping. I don't know if this will work, but I'm hoping. I don't know.
I haven't even watched the aftermath yet.
See, I can't watch it. I can't
either. I have a hard time doing that too. I really do, right? Because I get angry and I want to flip a desk, and like I'm at a point in life where I'm like, all right, if it does not spark joy, don't do it, right?
Right.
But at the same time, it's hard because I'm a creator and I have to stay in a loop. And if I'm going to talk,
it's it's crazy too how these people talk about how these sometimes a content creator or whatever, like just like scares them or just angers them so much or whatever. And then you have like someone like Roadhog who actually did, scare some people and actually did anger some people. But yeah, was I correct in hearing that Julie Virgo went on his stream tonight? Like, I mean, you can't really hate the guy that much if you're on a stream, right?
talk about these people, I should probably know what the heck I'm talking about. So it puts me in a really awkward position sometimes, but at least I let people know, hey, you know what? I didn't watch it. So that's all I can do.
I agree. It's so hard. And if I watch it, because so many of them have been about me, let's face it. It's like KBaxter.
Yep.
Then I get so mad, and then I want to do the tit for tat, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a video saying this and this, and then I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do.
Or even when you don't watch it, you've got 20 people DMing you, telling you what happened.
Oh yeah, and all the clips on Twitter.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I have DM like PTSD, because every time I opened a DM, it was like drama or someone telling me something I didn't want to know, and they were just looking out for me. Like, I'm not saying that people have malicious intentions. I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm weird about it. But it's all we can do is, Charlotte, I'm really happy that things have finally come full circle. So I hope that you find some like peace with this. And I know we're not done yet, and I don't even know what the next step is. Do you?
I don't. I wish I did.
Yeah. So I would love to know, like, if there's a court date or something. Like, I feel like we're like in the dark now. It's like, okay, she got arrested. Now she's out. Now what?
I think the biggest thing we can go by is the email that Meek got from the detective, which says,
I don't even know about that.
Yeah, he sent her an email, which is which is why I believe all this, because there's now a second confirmation of it. Because I know people don't trust salts. I get it.
No.
But he said in her email that because her devices have so much on them, it's going to take a long time to go through it all. So I don't expect anything quickly.
See, we're at a day and age where like it's so easy for them to do this stuff. Like I don't understand why that would. Is it because she had so many accounts? Aren't they all connected by the IP though? Like I'm no technologist over here, okay? Like I'm just saying, I don't understand why it would take that long. But I don't know, whatever.
I don't either because I'm not a tech person. But I think part of the problem is it's so convoluted and it's gone on for so long.
Yeah, it does not help. I know. It definitely does not help.
Well, I mean, what did Reagan say? Salt said how many pages?
At the time of the one they had to go through a while ago. You're talking about a while ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like freaking 20,000 pages or something crazy. Yeah.
There's the problem.
And that was like a year ago.
I remember when she was arrested, Unirock was reading an article about it. And I remember finding the article. And I remember finding that this article was like some like B-rated like wannabe multimedia or whatever, like fake website from India. Like that was the only thing written about this. I mean, is that weird? I mean, first of all, I kind of find it a little weird that an article was written at all, but if articles were written, I would expect it to be from like other YouTubers or like some sort of soap opera digest or whatever, because how it involved Toddy Westbrook's lawsuit. But that wasn't the case. So, I mean, that's just weird. Like, I don't know.
Or even longer.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's the problem. So not only do they have to go through your devices, then they have to go through all that and match it up with what happened.
But remember, y'all, she only had one phone and couldn't even work a microwave.
That's why she had an Instagram talk full of.
Look at these are all like Unirock's people.
Yep.
Hi, y'all.
Hey, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hi. I'm so glad to see all of y'all here. AZ, you haven't been on YouTube in such a long time. I was like, oh gosh, I hope she didn't quit.
No, I just get disenchanted with it. Like there's so much. I don't know. This is so much, you know. And
I know. But they hogs, man. That would have worn me out too. I mean, they suck the energy out of you, you know.
For real, it's a gift and a curse because like days like today where I'm just like, all right, I'm fed up. I'm gonna just say how I say, and you know, whatever. It's like, bam, here's a 3-hour stream where I just bitch. You know?
Right. Well, I was in one of those moods today too. So like, I enjoyed that you were in that same kind of a mood because man, I'm always really nice to everybody on chat, but the guy that got up and was saying something about Fiona or whatever, I just felt that was a setup. I was like, boo, I was throwing tomatoes. I was like,
that was kind of weird.
What was that?
Okay, Keon, you know who Keon is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Keon hates me. He's always hated me, and then he was in my chat. I'm like, Keon, why are you here? Don't you hate me? Whatever. Anyways, he came in, he clicked the link, and Fiona was up there telling us her experience with like Steve and Chesh and whatever. And the weirdest thing happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or am I losing internet again? No, it's my speaker. My headphone thing. Okay, all right, here we go.
Let me make a long story short, okay? So basically, Cheshire and Red's Rhetoric admitted that Fiona never SA'd him, okay? Talking about Red's Rhetoric. This is a long story. Just being quick with it.
Really?
Complex. So anyways, they admitted it. It was like, you know, taken out of context, whatever. So here comes Keon, and he's like, okay, so you said you got harassing messages too. Where are they? And I'm like, why are you asking her that? Why wouldn't you say to Steve and them and Chesh and them, why are you making up lies about SA? Like,
no, you were really polite at first. You were trying really hard to be nice, and I was thinking, oh no, this guy is like, I felt like he was trolling. I felt like
all right, I just want to skip ahead here for a
second.
second.
He was doing.
Right, he was like deterring Fiona's like thing, and I felt bad. I had to apologize to Fiona because like here she is telling SA's story about how she got accused of this, and here comes this dude. I'm like, go ahead, ask her a question. Like, I probably should ask her first, but yeah, and like, I had just got done saying.
Cutie, how are you doing?
Hey, can you guys hear me? Okay, doing good.
Hear you.
Great. I'm glad you invited me in. I want to have you on too. Hey, CJ.
Hi, Uni.
CJ's one of my mod. She didn't like.
I'm not a mod. I'm not a responsible person. I should not be a mod.
She just hangs out.
You need
But yeah.
to stop me.
What happened?
No, I guess like Davey said, you had that Rogan blocked a bunch of your people or something a while ago. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you were supposed to unblock me, but I think you forgot. But I thought everyone was mad at me or just ignoring me.
No. Yeah. It was they were a member of my channel, and I gave them mod access, and they got mad at me. They left the Discord and blocked everyone they could. They went back into like old streams. It took forever to unblock it. Well, it took like 10 minutes, but still, it was annoying. But
that's horrible.
Yeah. Maybe have your channel name so I can get it fixed.
Okay, so my whole point in showing all this here, this was a few months ago. This was July. And all these people here are hanging out. And it's all pretty much all like used inner circle there. And there's Kay. And all this happened on KBaxter stream, remember? And there was Charlotte and let's see. Who else did we have here? Yeah. So oh yeah, there's Rocco. Okay. DJ, Navy, okay. I'm not sure about Nerd Angle. I don't know if that's one of Uni's people. I don't remember. Oh, PJ. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. And now I'm going to, Tina just brought something up to my attention here in my messages. I'm going to prove Unirock a liar. This is always fun. Yes, switch out. It's one of the first videos I have here downloaded on my other account. Let's see. Unirock, Waxy should not apologize. There it is. Okay. Do I have it? Oh, I do have it unlisted. Okay. So I'm going to need the link, or actually, I'll just make it public. Okay. Oh, actually, no, that's not what I want. CDE. Here we go. Do I have a timestamp for when he said that? Oh, wait, actually, I just check the comment or the transcript. $370. All right, don't laugh at me. 375.56. It doesn't say that in minutes up here, does it? No, so it's hours. So how many hours is that? I can't do this kind of math. So 375 divided by 60. So 6.25. So about 6.25 hours. Oh, wait, it can't be that because, okay, whatever.
I could ignore all of this, do my normal content, and just fine. So I'm just trying because I think it actually would help the situation. I promise you. You don't have to believe me, but that's why I'm here. There are definitely troll armies against Katie, and they are horrid. I wanted people to spread the word that if anyone's depressed or sad, or if you're experiencing a tragedy, you can call a hotline in your area. And in the top corner of the screen and in the live chat, there has been a number for the United States, the UK, and Australia, the 3 top areas that watch my show. And if I can ask anybody new or anyone that's just going to never watch me again or whatever, please consider telling someone if you think they're sad or if they seem different or off to you. Remind them that help is there, please. It would be really awesome. I would really appreciate that. So I got my live chat.
6:16.
And I'm going to scroll through the chat now. And I wasn't trying to bail on
6:15.
Charlie or Katie, but I've been streaming now for 6 hours. Hope you understand that. I've got to be up out of bed in 4 hours to get my kid on.
Okay.
Rock a lot. I do longer discussion streams, video gaming streams, anything I want to do. We just all get in a voice room and sit around and talk while I play video games or hang out. And if you like what you saw at all, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell. That way, whether you love what you saw, you can come talk in the future, or whether you love to criticize me or any of my friends, you'll know when we're streaming so you can stop back by. And the last thing I'm going to say before I go offline might surprise a few people. Mimi, thank you for the super chat. I didn't say this all throughout this stream because I didn't want people to think that I was trying to make money or anything tonight. But I did not say this at all throughout this stream. This will be the first time I've said this tonight, and you can go back and check through the whole thing. At the end of the night, I said that I would take a portion of the proceeds of this stream and donate it to suicide prevention. Probably won't happen for like a month because I get paid for this stream in like a month on the 21st. That's how YouTube works. But I will be doing that, and I'll share a receipt when I do it on my Twitter, just so everybody knows. And no need to donate now at the end of the stream. I just wanted to make sure that you knew I wasn't inciting anybody to donate or anything like that. But that
Why wouldn't you, though?
Thank you, Mimi. For anyone who did donate, there will be a portion going for that. And the last thing I want to say, I got distracted by Mimi's donation. Thank you to Creepshow and Nicholas Diorio and the other creators like Charlie Gold who came in tonight. I much appreciate their willingness to come in and type in the chat. I'm sorry that Creepshow got blocked for a little bit. I unblocked Creepshow.
So there, yep. Apparently was saying on Twitter that was never said or some shit like that. So yeah, no, that was sad. That was sad. Yeah, he did say that. He did say a portion, so he could mean like 5% of it. I don't know, or he could mean 95%. Who knows? That's really up to Unirock, I guess. But can I just ask though, like seriously, if you're doing a stream and you're going to be donating money, wouldn't you want to try to garner as much of a donation as you can? And why would you then tell the audience that you're donating it, that all the super chats or whatever, but then tell people not to donate and that you purposely did not tell them? It's like you're saying, I want to be the one that does the donating. I want the accolades. No, you don't need to get that. That's why I didn't tell you about it. That's why I'm not trying to get you to donate and contribute to my good deed here. Like, it's what it fucking sounds like. Is it just me? Like, it does kind of sound like that. All right, I'm going to hang out in the chat here for a few minutes. See if I'm missing anything. Thank you. Thanks, Claire. Yeah, and like there's a few other streams on like KBaxter's channel. There's definitely several on Unirock. And in fact, there's I on the other account of mine. Where it's a periscope though. In fact, it's a periscope that T-Spiracy like helped like for and stuff. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's right. Unirock cult member flips or some shit like that. Was that it? I think that was it. Yeah, it's like the only other Unirock one I have. But yeah, that's the one where he comes out and he says that he really threw my name in there quite a bit. That's the one also too where he said that that we were contributing to the whole like CP thing. My whole point in playing this again is because I was just reminded of a few things, and people want to sit there and run their mouth about me like I'm some bad person. Like, my only fucking crime to anyone here is not agreeing with the stream in February of 2021. And that creator had first months ago disagreed with the stream that I had been a part of. And then when the other person on the stream was catching shit for it, she then did another stream and said, why isn't anyone giving Aaron any bullshit about it? You know? So, which, yeah, that was telling. So yeah, there's that. But, and then my other crime is the whole, pretty much not letting Katie get away with disparaging a good man, good police officer's life, professional life, career, and possibly put a community in harm's way. So yeah, that's my slight. That's my crime to this community. And what's being said about me in the process, like for real, like what's being said about me. And by the very people who had a hand in concocting all this bullshit last year. I mean, let's look at some of the fucking slights that they've done since they've been around here on YouTube, huh? Or social media for that matter. Yeah, because there's some doozies there, definitely bigger than anything I've done. We can do that. We can go that road. I don't care. I really don't. But I'm going to save that for a little while. And there may not be much of a point to this stream other than just me venting, me being a petty bitch. Okay. It's my channel. I can be petty once in a while. Yeah, they want no resolution. They want no truth. Exactly. Doggy Lover, that video from PJ's Not So Secret Diary about Uni's ex mods is epic. Yes, that is a very good video. Absolutely. I highly recommend people watching that. See, thank you, Gamer Guy, for saying I'm not a bad person. I don't think I'm a bad person, but yeah, I am very capable of doing bad things. Absolutely, just like anyone else. I'm just failing to see what it is I did so fucking bad here. But people want to keep running their mouths about me. It's fine. Whatever. Just remember. I have like notifications turned on one device but not on the other, so I never know what's coming through. Oh my, you're so desperate. Holy shit. The whole like this Urban Dictionary definition or whatever of the term there that conspiracy used. Like, usually it's the more recent definition that's kind of accepted. I'm just throwing that out there. That's why like dictionaries, they get revised to be updated. So it's not usually the one from way back when. But whatever. I understand. You don't want to look like you're that type of person. I understand. I get it. So yeah, that's it for now. I do kind of want to play some more things. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because it's interesting. Fucking interesting. What's that other stream? Where is? Okay, there we go. That's what because I just made that public.
know they were sitting next to the person creating, doing Photoshop, assaults these kids into pornographic images.
Holy shit, talk about timing. Wow. Anyway, it's only a few minutes on, so I'm going to go ahead and play the whole thing.
How do they? Hey.
This is Unirock's periscope from, I don't even know if I put the date in here. I might not have, to be honest. Oh, December 9, 2021. I did put the date in there. Okay.
Okay, here we go. So one of the cult members, when put under pressure, flips and goes full Nat, flipping the other side, selling worst inner core cult members. Also, remember how Nat, I don't know, a few weeks ago, a month ago, whatever, gave full access to Salty, the FBI, and
I realized that December 9th. This was just a few days after Reagan and I did that stream on my channel. Huh.
And tried to act like one or two cult members were behind everything, but all the other cult members are just innocent. Remember that? I did a video on it. Well, it turns out now there's not just one cult member, Nat, who flipped on the cult, that when someone flips on the cult, they give full access to all their emails, all of their communications, all their tweets, all their DMs, and they give it authorities, FBI, and Salty. And they're like something easy, like 17,000 pages or some shit.
But what's funny though and crazy is that he's seen this evidence, this data. Like FBI was handed this information allegedly, and the FBI said, "Hey, Uni, why don't you come on over and look at this shit with us? We could really use your opinion." Kill me.
From one cult member showing that this whole thing over more than a year, these cult members are doing this on a daily basis. Also, Drunken Urinal Corn and Entitled Karens Suck both admit to cyber stalking KJP's husband, and they both admit to personally injecting themselves. Now, if you read what they say, they are full-on Karens. And this is why Steb's cult must, further memes, must involve the KarenHair.png file. And it also is why we are calling Steb's cult, instead of the Silverfish cult, the Entitled Karens Suck cult. Entitled Karen cult sucks. Entitled Karen cult people suck is the name of Steve's cult. But it also, these revelations happening are what prove that Drunken Urinal Corn, the doxer of Crafty, along with AT2 and DKC, are literally injecting themselves to the real life of this situation. So they're not just views. They're not just people on YouTube that are watching. None of that garbage. They are literally trying to inject themselves into the core of this story. And Drunken Urinal Corn thought by releasing this that it would make them look innocent or something, when all it does make them look severely more
I don't even remember
guilty,
what that was.
because the place where Nat and these other people hung out was with Steve, Drunken Urinal Corn, and Tina. And then this is the fucking case. This is going to blow goddamn mind. The person is sending death threats, who is spoofing and spamming and harassing. Now I can factually tell you why person communications from a person that knew every little detail, every step. Okay.
Does that even make sense? Let me play that again, because I can't understand it.
Now I can death threats.
Okay.
Who is spoofing and spamming.
Listen.
Harassing. Now I can factually tell you why that person's communications were from a person that knew every little detail, every step. Okay. The reason why is because they were, of course, being updated and shown and given all this stuff inside this group. So
you even hear that?
The question is now, how are these people so fucking stupid?
Oh yeah, it should be able to.
That they didn't know they were sitting next to the person sending the death threats. How are these people so dumb that they didn't know they were sitting next to the person creating, doing Photoshop of Salty's kids into pornographic images?
You hear that? Like mind you, Nat lives in England. Steve lives on the West Coast. I live here on the East Coast. Tina lives over on the West Coast too. how are we sitting right next to anyone? Like, that's just, I don't know. That's weird to me. But yeah, but there it is. There it is. These people were right next to the people making the CP. Like, that's where it came from.
How do they know this? Well, they did. They did know.
Oh, knew.
What
Yeah,
Drunken
okay.
Urinal Corn and Entitled Karen Cult have told us is basically who is involved, who is next to the person doing this, who's encouraging the person, who is feeding the person information. You see what I'm saying? So this is just proof that these people were involved. Now, this is what they're going to say. They're going to say, we were victims too. We were victims of the doing that thing. Yeah, we were all sitting in the same server. Yeah, we were all talking to each other 24/17. Yeah, we were telling each other what to do and doing it with each other. Yeah. Oh, we now know that Steve McVeigh was involved in the reporting to CPS of Katie, to the police, the false reports to the police and the FBI. Also, he was involved with the spamming of Katie's husband and shit. Everyone this happened.
All of that was bullshit. All of it. We literally have not in any server. The only server like some of us have been a part of is Claire Bear's server, in which there's a ton of content creators in that server. So yeah, that's this server. So what is that? I want to be reminded. What is it you said exactly?
All of those involved, Katie, that Steve McRae doing it with each other. Yeah, we were victims of the person doing hacking. Yeah,
because many of us did get threatening emails and some lewd images, ourselves and whatnot, threats. Just some of us just knew that they were bullshit, but yeah, we still received them.
We were sitting in the same server. Yeah,
no,
we're all talking to each other 2017. Yeah,
no,
we were telling each other what to do and doing it with each other. Yeah,
really, we were. Is that what Unirock thinks happens in Discord servers? I wonder why he thinks that happens in Discord servers. I wonder.
Oh, we now know that Steve McCurry wasn't in the ring. PF 80 to the police, the false reports to the police and the FBI.
No.
So he was involved with spamming Katie's husband's working shit. Everyone of
notice how he just says Katie's husband's working shit. Notice he just jumps right into the next point. That never happened. The only time Katie's husband's work was because it's been quite a while since he had a job, was in the beginning of 2020 when she made all these tweets about how CenturyLink is laying off my husband after 20 years. And it's because they don't want to have to pay for my son's insurance. They don't want to give out raises. They are horrible. It's a horrible company. So after that, I have no doubt that people did contact Todd's employer. I have no doubt that many of those people who contacted them were Katie stans to say, why the fuck are you taking that health insurance away from that sick kid? Because that's what Katie wanted to happen. Other than that, I did email. I did send one email to Todd's record label after Katie said that they received all these death threats toward Katie, but they weren't going to bother to report them. So I did send one email saying, may I ask why you're not going to report them? And this is your associate's wife. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? So, yeah.
Things that happened to Katie, all of those events where these harassers inject themselves into Katie's life, stalk her, and try to contact the husband's work and all this garbage. Now we know that the whole group was involved. They were all doing what they did in that video where I showed them trying to dox me. They were doing the same thing that they do. This is why Red's Rhetoric is trying so hard to make you guys think that he doesn't use Discord, right? Seriously. It's because all know if they're found out that they all sit around and talk to each other every day, they all update each other on all the things they're doing. So now it brings you to a crossroads. Their excuse is that they didn't know their cult members was leaving the death threat voicemails. They didn't know that someone in their group was spoofing
death threat voicemails. No. So he's saying that the death threat voicemails were left by us in this EKC cult, because I have a video on my channel where I compare the voice on those death threat voicemails, and it sounds just like Katie's friend Darcy. I'm going to put a link to that in the description. I'm going to go grab that now. What's going on? Nothing. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go find that link.
Email, Photoshop children and these accounts. Their little cult wants you to fucking believe now that they're getting busted. Literally, I'm not playing. I was just showing all this. These people want you to believe now that these people are getting busted through having these cult members yanked in and charged and interrogated. And all of them, by the way, Nat, who was doing it, Nat was doing it. Nat was not fooled into doing it. She was purposely doing it with Tina, Drunken Urinal Corn, and all these people, and Steve. Nat, we already know Nat. If Nat was telling the truth, why'd she lie to us? In her video, she said that she didn't know who Steve was when she emailed Katie. But factually, she knew who Steve was. She had talked to him many times under his main account with his name in the Facebook group. She knew who Steve was and lied because she's lying about the fact that she wasn't involved. She's lying about the fact that Tina, so these weren't involved. They are all involved. Thank you, and you're for being so stupid. Tweeted out proof that gives more things to the you're all involved. You guys are sitting there fucking ratting on yourselves. Yeah, sure. But I mean, it makes sense since Nat and the other two people from your group have already defected, told you guys to fuck off, gave access for all their accounts over to the authority, and that's what Steve is factually on the run. It's why Reds is on the run. It's why Tina is on the run. They are all trying to make you think they're in all these different places in the United States all of a sudden. Wait, never done that the entire time they've been online. They've barely taken a trips. They go do anything. They even leave the house, do something. Fucking they're in there. But they're just fine that all of you. I am told that Nat got threatened to do that video. I was told that too, and I believe it. But until Nat gets completely honest, I don't think anybody's going to believe her. The minute he gets completely honest, he tries to say, fuck it, I'm not going to cover for anybody.
That's fine.
I'm just going to tell the full truth. Nobody's ever going to believe her. Because I'm sorry, Nat needs help. She needs to get back into doctors that she works with and get help. They just think that Nat's trying to convince people that they all weren't involved. That's why they defended her so hard. Exactly, Donna. It's why they attacked people who spoke the truth, like True Ball of Wax and Charlotte, because Nat was in their fucking cult. Nat was in their group. She said Saltz is helping her. I believe that. I do, and I hope that she gets honest about it and doesn't, because if she tries to protect them, it's just going to get Nat in more trouble. These people were stalking and doxing and lying and berating Katie before they met Nat. So Nat cannot believe they are her friends. She can't believe they care about her at all because they factually used her to attack Katie. If Nat was their true friend to them, they would have never tried to get Nat involved in a personal way with this. That is what this cult has always done. They take someone who has a bunch of mental issues like Bullinator, and they use them in the front of what they're doing so that if somebody gets in trouble, the person can just say it was my mental issue and they can try to get out of it. And then Steve can say, yeah, it was their mental issue. It wasn't us. He's done this so many times, it's not even funny. But anyway, the thing that EKC, Entitled Karen, people suck, don't realize, the thing that Drunken Urinal Corn doesn't realize, we've known this the entire time.
Sure, Jen.
We've said this the entire time. You walked right into our trap, and you are fucking done. Your cult leader is on the run. Your little soy boy fraudster can't run fraudulent fundraisers anymore. And you guys just got sold out. After today, it all changes. EKC, Drunken Urinal Corn, after today, it all changes. It finally flipped. This is the day that it finally flips on this cult. You will be forever known as the cult that harassed and tried to affect the Toddy Westbrook lawsuit. That's what you're going to be known as. It's going to be the only thing you're ever known as. It's going to be the only thing you've ever done. And you're always going to be laughed at as a fucking entitled Karen lolcows that you are.
Wow.
And my God, is it rewarding after a year of tracking all this bullshit? Is it rewarding to watch you guys explode from the inside?
That sounds kind of personal, doesn't it? Like he's been just waiting for that moment, just waiting. I'm thinking that maybe he was just waiting for it, because he tried to make that moment happen a few months prior, there with KBaxter stream and shit, but he didn't succeed. So he's a little mad that he failed, and now this was his second attempt. It's like he tried this for like several times, like every few months, from what I recall. I mean, it was fucking weird. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it. It is called Do You Hear What I Hear? So for anyone who wants to check it out, what he's talking about there, about how it was one of us who left these threatening death threats or whatever, voicemails or whatever. No, I have the voicemails here, and I have the person who really kind of sounds like it might be, and it's Katie's friend, Darcy. So I'm going to put this in the chat. There you go, and I'll add it to the description too. And who do we have here in chat? Hey, Negative. I'm just gonna let it go for a minute. Let's see what happens. But did one of you guys end up muting or kicking Julie out? Because I have a hard time believing she just left on her own. It'd be kind of cool if that's the case, but whatever. I'm just curious. Just curious. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just curious. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Dirty Uncle Sal and Clairview. Thank you for the very nice things you're saying. Hey, Deb. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, your name did look new. Welcome. Welcome. I love new people. No, I think she just left. Really? Huh, that's awesome. Cool. Good. She got the fucking point then. I don't know. I think that might be it for tonight. I think it might be. Fuck, I don't remember where I put that. Shit. Can't be that. It might be that one. No, it's shit. Remember what? I don't remember where the fuck it is. There was that little story, that fairy tale story that Unirock or his ilk or whatever wrote about me and Tina. Kind of wanted to read that. That was a really good story. I liked it. But I have no idea where it is. I know I saved it, I think, but I don't know where. And I remember the stream was in December, but I don't remember when. Oh, you might have a negative? Oh, awesome. Cool. Thank you. Okay, listen, here's the deal. Michelle, no one's bothering you. So how about you not come in here bothering people? Don't come in here talking hate, don't come in here asking why the hate. Don't come in here talking shit about Molly. Don't come in here just talking shit, okay? And we will just leave you alone. So how about we do that? If not, then we'll make adjustments, because though I don't like to silence people and I don't like to kick people, I don't like to ban people, tonight I'm just really not in a fucking mood. So I'm going to have no problem doing that tonight. I'm offering a chance here. All right. I'm offering the chance to be civil. So take it or don't. It's up to you. I don't talk shit about anyone but KJ, honest. I don't talk shit about anyone that I would not say to their face. And which means that oftentimes there's just shit that I just don't say. Period. Okay, you just said hi. Great. Hi. Okay. But yeah, especially when it comes to like on social media, like I don't want to type anything when it's almost, I wouldn't mind people knew about, because people are fucking ruthless. So if you do find that negative, you can send it maybe through Twitter, because I don't have Discord open on the computer. It uses too much shit. I said something else too, but I don't know where it is, so I'm going to leave it alone for now. My contacts feels like it wants to jump right out of my face. Oh, that's right. I want to look and see what someone sent me, because I have no idea what was even said there. So here's what I was told. Someone had messaged someone and said, the next time you talk to Aaron, you may want to pass on that Molly went on Julie's panel, and Julie, Just Saying, and Dom told Molly to stay away from Aaron. Clarissa sent Molly a long email to get away from Roadhog. All right, I get that. And they told her Steve, Aaron, and Tina are bad and seems okay. We're bad. Okay. That's funny. I would love to know what it is I've done to Just Saying, Clarissa, and Julie, and Dom. I would love to know what I did that was so bad to them. Like, can they name anything? Let's see, maybe I did get a little snarky with them, or, clap back or something. But I wasn't kidding earlier when I said that, like, my DMs with Julie Virgo are just like the whole threat. There's just like every few months there for a good long while was, she would like give me shit, and then she would come into my DMs to say she was sorry. Which, whatever, I don't care. That's fine. So I'm kind of curious what I did was so bad. Or why we should be avoided. I would love to hear them explain that to me. I really would. So if any of you are hearing this, why don't you come on over and I'll drop the link, and why don't you come on my stream here and explain to me what I've done that's so bad to you. Why I should be avoided. Because you guys all seem to be imploding on each other like every few months. You guys get along, you don't get along. You fuck people over, you share screenshots, you come at each other. I mean, that's what you guys all do. So even with people who found an issue with me and came at me, I never sat there just sharing all these screenshots and putting them on blast or whatever, or just fucking harassing them or keep coming at them or whatever, or in a Discord kind of fucking plotting and scheming against them. I've never done any of that shit. So I want to know, how am I so bad? Oh, cool. I see it. It just now came through. Thank you. This is awesome. Do you guys remember, who in the chat here remembers this awesome story that was written about Tina and I? Oh, and I want to say, I'm sorry, I forgot to say something. Someone had said in the chat earlier that it looks like I'm losing weight. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I did lose a little that much. All right, let's share this shit. Hey, Tina, if you're listening, remember this? This was funny. Just one of the many things really that was written, used to just really ruin our reputation, our character, the way people perceived us. So it was nice. So Aaron and Tina's endless love of stalking. Friendship is magic. This document. Oh, wait, what do I? Okay, good. This document is only meant to go over Aaron and Tina's interactions on YouTube, how those relate to Steve, and how they relate to the timeline with Nat. In addition, I felt the need to point out some of Aaron's original big brain ideas involving KJ and how absolutely creepy and stalkerish they are. Key dates and info I still need. I'm going to see if I can figure out a few key dates. When Tina's group went down, it didn't go down. She archived it. And that was, I think, January 19th, 2021. So there you go. When the Nat question got re-raised and when Nat confessed, I don't know what question re-raised, whatever. Oh, you know when she confessed. Irish Badass and was on camera with her insults as Nat confessed. In fact, it was on Shen's channel. So you know that. Since the probability is high that Tina disappeared because of a C&D threat of an RO or something. Yeah, that didn't happen. I also need to find the timeline of the first days of the Nat testrophe, as well as any screenshots of Nat and Tina's group. Yeah, she was never there. If she can be confirmed to be there long before January, that may change things. Yeah, they probably would, but she wasn't. Oh, and who is behind the Uncovering Hypocrisy account? They are all up in Steve's shit and the Nat shit. One interesting tidbit, I've seen them mention having a 14-year-old. Wow, way to bring someone's fucking minor child into shit, you fucking freak. Okay, notes on Nat and the McCrazies. Below is a YouTube video that goes through Nat's Instagram account, shows threats with identical wording and grammatical errors. And Nat's tablet. I think Nat has a burner cell data account she uses with the tablet she pretends not to have, or a nearby public Wi-Fi. Oh, you mean like the burner account, the other phone that Katie has, right? Something like that she's been confirmed to have since then? Yeah. The initial attack was too similar to what happened with her therapist. That was never confirmed. May have happened, but it was never confirmed. And she'd recently would have been cleared of that. So likely to be extra cocky doing it again. So you're saying that when someone does something and they get away with it, they kind of become emboldened to keep doing it and doing it again? That's good to know. However, we know that they reached out to Nat very early and at the very least, even if it was just Little Miss Noble and Dottie, even though they're dumb enough to think Steve is a genius. Sounds like someone's feeling a little like intellectually inadequate there. I doubt they're dumb enough to think Nat's legit, particularly if they helped her lock down her account. If any of them did help her with this social media and phone, they knew early on, or at the very least, Nat was full of shit and then protected her, helped her, and used her methods to continue the charade. The other possibilities are that Nat was in the Facebook. They didn't. She wasn't. They looked her up, saw her, and her past made her an easy target to further insert themselves into the lawsuit. None of us cared to be in the fucking lawsuit. I don't want to be in any fucking lawsuit. I don't even want to be in one that involves me. Like, that it's my lawsuit. I don't even want to. I don't want any lawsuit. I don't want to ever be in court, period. People who want to rush to court, I think, are just fucking crazy. Like, you're asking for problems. All right, I'm just going to get to the main event. On to the main event. The tale of two Karen stalkers. In the beginning, there were two. A magical meeting of the minds. Two mean girls, Erin and Tina, find one another over an even meaner girl, attacking their favorite atheist. Sorry, I meant non-theist, Steve. For a long time, they lived quiet lives cataloging the greatest sins in the world behind the safe doors of their Facebook group. Though, then their non-theist, king was served a restraining order by the evil KJ. He tried to fight and he managed to leave with his life, though was gravely wounded for 12 months' time. Erin and Tina realized they needed to use the power of friendship to slay the Katie dragon and save their king. The nicest of dicks in the bundle. You would have a bundle of dicks. You really would. When the BFF by her, or with the BFF by her side, Erin started to post to YouTube little clips of the KJ that made no sense unless you had been obsessed with this shit. Like, seriously, it's like these chicks are obsessed with Teen Moms or something. It's so confusingly middle school. Aren't y'all in your 40s? I never watched a single episode of Teen Mom. I'm getting flashbacks to when I had world-shattering fights with my friends in 6th grade. And at night, I'd read Sweet Valley High and imagine how grown we'd be once we made it to prom. Like, I must be ageist. These women have to be from Mork's planet. They're aging in reverse or some shit. Must be why they always baby the silver clams. Anyways, I digress. And that's August 16, 2020, KJ dared to not appreciate Erin protecting her safety. Oh, so you acknowledge that I sent that email because I was asking why the fuck aren't you reporting these death threats, right? Thank you for acknowledging that. Erin finally had to speak. How dare that harpy KJ ever dare mention her name for emailing the bar of the guy that produces the records for KJ's death metal husband who got a bunch of death threats allegedly threatening to kill KJ. So Erin was worried and was able to Google what bar to email and make sure everyone knew the name of the bar that got the threats. That is the longest fucking sentence ever. Like, have you never heard of a period? Like, what the? I didn't mind her mentioning my name and saying that I emailed the brewery. Not at all. And like, it's because Katie, I was able to find the brewery. She shared the dude's name. It was a brewery. And that he also owned Vine Brood Recording. So anyway. I got this. Even though the guy was mad Erin called. I never called. I emailed. And I don't think the guy was mad at all. I seriously don't. I think the guy was mad at Katie for this bullshit story or whatever. I mean, Erin needed to make sure Katie's life wasn't in danger. Who can complain at this perfect email? It was a good email. I mean, Erin was only making sure that Katie was aware. Someone who added KJ on Twitter talking about pseudoscience and a GoFundMe to pay for it. I don't know what the hell it is. Since KJ doesn't like pseudoscience, so shouldn't leave that unchecked. So Erin wanted to be sure that what? What are you talking about, pseudoscience? Saw the tweet. Saw what tweet? Even though Katie blocked her. Oh, okay. This how it happened. No, when that shit played out, Katie chose to unblock me. And then she tagged me. She unblocked me so she could fucking tag me in something. I didn't ask to be unblocked. I have the tweets too that show that. Premium on the bar, the guy that produces Todd's death metal, who allegedly got death threats for KJ. You keep saying allegedly, like you know that that's bullshit. Jesus, instead of thanking Aaron, Katie dared to not appreciate Aaron looking after her safety. Heck, Aaron even contacted the police to let them know Katie was in danger. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was offering to figure out what jurisdiction in which to report it for the brewery if they wanted that assistance. But yeah, I didn't contact any police. Want to point out that Big Brain Steve taught me to critically think about how punctuation is a waste of energy and space. How does he come up with these ideas? Oh, that's okay, sure. Link to Aaron's very justified rant about her very justified, not at all creepy attempts to Karen KG's safety. Okay, sure. Every sweet Southern belle loves. Even then, or Aaron then realizes Katie must have some kind of issue with the police. So when Katie opens up about, okay. Yes. We already know what happened there. The nicest dick. What? What is it with you dicks? Bundles of dicks. What the fuck is that? Like, that's a little weird. This is just like what happened to her sire, the nicest dick in the bundle, the flaps of silver himself, the smartest atheist. Oops, non-theist, Steve. So Aaron's good friends down south decided to offer her some of that good Southern hospitality, whiskey and Cheetos. For all while, they talked in depth about Katie being SA. No, we didn't. I can't joke at this point. Okay. That would be Lil Red Yell. Katie dares to question Aaron's caring about in her private life, not like Aaron dug up. How did I dig it up when she's the one that put it all out there? The KJ dared to utter Aaron's name again. Aaron had to defend herself and her dear sister. And Aaron begins to stumble on her secret strength. She's so entitled. She can speak Karen. So you admit Katie's a Karen. Okay. So the Karen translates to Karen. I mean, the entitlement translator was born. Aaron was sure to defend her silver flapping hero and speak of his magic TRO disappearing powers. No, those powers were Katie's because Katie made that disappear. Let her take credit for that. Back on Tina's channel, after a few stunning short videos, the two brave BFFs spent an adorable hour trying to figure out how live streaming works. Dude, we spent many adorable hours trying to figure that out. Like 2 months of it. That's funny. Then the Tina and Aaron show was born. Didn't matter if it was Aaron's channel or Tina's channel. It was the Aaron and Tina show. The people suck. I'll call you a show. And I still say we start a show, and that's got to be the fucking name for it. That's perfect. KJ makes Tina cry. So end of December, early January, Katie called Tina out big time on stream. Said Tina was dodging her lawyer. Around the same time, Katie makes the infamous "please defend me against the trolls" comment to her subs. Tina then on 115 makes her "Joe framed me" streams. Remember that, Tina? Like we were all like you. I don't know if I was. Several other people were accused of dodging Katie's or dodging being served because they wouldn't check their DMs because they were getting served in DMs. Little Miss Noble, Dottie, Steve, Mania, all super active in the stream. The part 1 Dottie even got on stream to try to help Tina fix it, though instead Tina restarted. Tina cries about being falsely accused of doxing Katie. I actually believe Tina on that point. The Joe vid is sus as fuck, and Joe is known for that kind of thing. Tina and Aaron, though, will have a full-blown nervous breakdown whenever Katie mentions them and be totally outraged, particularly if Katie misspeaks a single detail. Yeah, I don't care. She can say my name all she wants. In fact, I wish she put my name in her mouth more often. Then have zero insight into the 1,000 shitty things I actually did to Katie. Get over it. Just fucking refer to it factually. That's all. I'll own what I did, but only what I did. Tina overall seems to be real bad at that big brain critical thinking she criticized Joe for lacking. Tina seems to get pretty emotional herself. I didn't realize that emotional people weren't capable of critical thinking. Huh. That's interesting. Somewhere in some time zone, the catastrophe begins. The Aaron and Tina show does a PSA on cybersecurity and why Katie is likely out to hack them all. Oh, thanks. That's pretty dead, but whatever. Aaron and Tina go live on Aaron's channel and immediately start accusing Katie of being behind it. Allegedly, we said. Again, Little Miss Noble very active in the chat, along with Dottie. When Aaron initially starts getting into her theory on how Katie did it all, Tina is very quiet. Here's when the stream gets interesting. Oh my God, look how fat I was. Holy shit. Little Miss Noble is ready to go with a PSA on how all of our accounts are in danger because Katie's stands are here to hack us all. Image with comments. Aaron starts getting all critical thinking, big brain cracking the case. Thanks. Aaron Whoopsies says Nat tried to make herself Katie's recovery email before correcting it. Yeah, okay. Uncovering hypocrisy has a prophecy and suspiciously starts saying shit about Katie manipulating the hackers and other shit that is very similar to what they had fake Katie do to Nats. I can't even follow that. Also, salts had already been fed that Katie told everyone to defend her, and now look, everyone's getting hacked line. Pretty sure I'll find EKC and Tina mentioned it before in their vid. Still working on this. I bet you're still working on it, huh? Tina's last stream. Tina does a stream on Katie riling the lawyers, and that's the last video to ever appear on her channel. Tina and Aaron do a little sleuthing on the super mysterious hacking situation before getting into the meat and potatoes. Tina decided to put a clip of Katie warning the Facebook group when the RO was going down, next to Katie riling the lawyers for the lawsuit. Wonder if maybe this time Tina shouldn't have asked to be served, since, well, Tina stopped streaming and the group disappeared sometime around here. She didn't get served, though. With, at least not that. With what we know now, all that looks incredibly suspicious. Personally, I think Tina got a cease and desist and was tired of Katie ruining her life. You would be wrong. And seized an opportunity to get back at her with her own fake evidence. You would be wrong. Tina returns. Aaron's heart sings with joy. And Tina talks some sensible damage control. For context, so it's almost done. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is. For context, Leslie and Charlotte started questioning Nat circa February 22nd. Reagan docked some of Charlotte's history. She just said that Charlotte had a history, pretty much. EKC refused to denounce Reagan repeatedly. You're right, I did. And said it wasn't cool Charlotte would dare question Nat, and that's not what I said. The clear victim who has no red flags whatsoever. I never once said don't question her. It was the public stream fucking with an investigation in an actual court case that I kind of disagreed with. Around this time, Ren was attacking Charlotte and others. Yeah, they were attacking him too, just fine. Because he has no manners. Just because he has no manners. Though Aaron and Tina thought that this man clearly deserves a second chance. Who cares that he still stands Jody Arias? Though by this stream, everyone was about done with Ren. So we weren't. So Tina needed to come in and settle everyone down because he's perfectly nice to her, just like Steve. Perfect gentleman. Yeah, they are both actually perfect gentlemen to me too. This stream is gaslighting and teaching Steve level masterclass on how to think critically by no long thinking for yourself. Tina also tells us about the mafia-style intimidation and how she had to shut the group down with no notice, almost like KG's lawyer showed up. Man, so sad Little Miss Noble framed Tina in the whole Nat thing after Tina has been victimized so much. Around here, though, those big critical thinking brains that Steve trained them so good with start spinning away as the chat wants to talk about Charlotte questioning Nat, the Rakin docs, and things. Nat is also in this stream, and Little Miss Noble and Dottie. Nat and Little Miss Noble were in everyone's streams throughout all of this, including Charlotte's. So surprised they're all here. Aaron and Tina, with the lawsuit winding down, try to stoke new Katie Flames. Tina stopping to talk about Katie being evil to religious people deserves people being warned about her. They start acting like Katie tweeting about a known Josh Duggar is the worst thing she's ever done. I said the opposite. I said I have no problem with her doing it about Josh. Katie is obsessive, but it's Josh Duggar. It's literally almost what I said, like almost verbatim, I think. Like, seriously. And this was before Josh was arrested. I said that. Nate is again very active in this chat. Tina talks about Katie will soon be whining about how she's stuck in the house because her son isn't vaccinated, which is just demented. There's a good chance her son cannot get vaccinated or the vaccine may not provide enough immunity due to his health issues. Exactly. So why would Katie be whining about this shit? That's fucked up. June 2nd. Tina returns to help Aaron with Charlotte. Here goes Tina with her victim complex again. This time also projected onto Aaron. They get accused of so much they didn't do a fraction of. Bad Charlotte for saying we all should just kill along. Yeah, that was her getting along on Little Red's channel there when they all ganged up on Bren, right? I mean, it's just, there's a whole lot of not getting along there. Tina points out additional details related to Reagan's leaked criminal info on Charlotte. I thought Tina was on Katie vacay and feeling so much better, not dealing with all this nonsense. Gee, that's some really specific info you're bringing up there, because why? Oh, there's reason for it. Tina keeps poking her head back in at some interesting times. Man, 2 out of the 3 were largely for Charlotte and community issues. I'm tired of listening to them, so don't know much from the May 24th stream about outside of what's above. Though I gotta wonder at this point. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah. June 2nd, that said, right? The beginning of June. I'm going to have to go back and look at some of my streams and see exactly what kind of... I'm going to have to look at some shit, I think. All right, so yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. Don't you have DMs to look at or something? Who, me? Do I? Are you talking to me? Talking to me? I don't think I do. Oh, what's this? Well, thank you, Deb. Or is it Deb? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. What you're seeing, though, tonight really isn't normally me. It isn't. I don't know. It's been one of those days. And just hearing, again, like just all this, how these people keep trying to fuck with my life or fuck with any relationships I have online or anything I'm doing or whatever, just for no fucking reason. Like I get it. Okay, fine. Like the Holy Spackle, like last night on stream or whatever. Like she has issues with me, whatever. Great. We can agree or just agree to disagree. We can just know each other's point of view and just leave each other fuck alone. Like I've, take the route I've been taking, but she can't stay out of my streams, it seems sometimes. And she can't stop talking about fucking R. Like she just wants to talk about that, like nothing else. I don't want to talk about that. I really fucking don't. So, but like, I get a little annoyed though, when I'm accused of doing the same or the exact shit that they're doing. And I'm just sitting over here on my channel talking about fucking Katie or the latest shit going on with like this issue or whatever. I don't know. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed tonight. So, wait, let's see here. Aaron is talking about you will never. Yeah, I'm talking about shit that happened like last year. There's a lot of history here. It has nothing to do with you, Michelle. It's nothing to do with Molly or anything. It's nothing. It just has nothing to do with anything. Yes, I did go to Catholic school. Not sure about the. I don't know what that means. Who do you think wrote it negative? Yeah, I'm kind of. Honestly, upon reading it now, I think it might have been Holy Spackle. See, if AZ had written it, I would have expected something funnier, something a little bit wittier. So I think it might have been Holy Spackle. Okay, if you want to share that theory, Dirty Uncle Sal, I would love to hear it. Or read it, whatever. You're just trying to learn about the community? Okay. I strongly suggest just don't even bother with the whole Nat thing, because like none of us really even understand it. It's just fucking crazy. I mean, I have my theories, but I don't understand it. Upon hearing it now, you think the same out of it? Spackle is jealous and heartbroken that you replaced her spot in Steve's heart. You hear that, Steve? Sorry. I still can't get rid of this cough. I don't know, maybe. She did call me Cirque de Face last night. Like, it's actually kind of funny, though. Like, her big insult to me was to say I wear makeup. Like, it's okay. She can wear makeup too if she wanted, right? And I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? Okay, now I'm talking again. I'm moving again. All right. Yeah, I don't want to keep talking about her because she might show up like Beetlejuice or some shit. She really sounded like an ex-girlfriend, scorn lover. A couple of things I've seen her tweet to negative too. She kind of sounds like that. Uh-oh. I got it. Okay. I don't know who that is. Like, I seriously don't know who that is. That would piss me off, though. If it's someone who I don't even know, like they wrote this shit about me. It couldn't even be someone who actually like I'm familiar with, or like that's kind of insulting. It's back on to insult people by watching Defamation Noodles Rose battles. I bet you're from Detroit. I don't know. Maybe. Well, thank you very much for that, Michelle. I do. I really do need makeup. I don't need to always be looking in a mirror or anything like that, but I'm vain enough to where I just want to not look natural. Yeah, I have no idea what the "Are you from Detroit" thing means. I'm not from Detroit, but guess who learned how to go live last night? I don't know who. Who learned to go live last night? 2 skulls, 1 swing. 2 skulls, 1 swing. I like that name. Now that I say it out loud and I hear it, I like it. Oh, were you in Angel's chat? Oh, you did? Oh, yay. Awesome. Congrats. Well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Congrats. Well, then, so it sounds like 2 skulls, 1 swing, which is a kick-ass name, has a channel and learned to live stream last night. So maybe check them out. Check them out is what I said. So yeah. All right, I'm going to wrap this up now. I have, oh, okay. I still don't know who they are, but I know of them. Are you from Detroit was one of the burns that Def Noodles said in his roast battle. It was corny as fuck. Another of his one-liners was, "You look like my cousin if he was a girl." Did he say it to a girl? Yeah. Did you get? I did get it. Oh, wait a minute. Did you get a message on Twitter from you? I don't have anything that came in recently. I mean, I've gotten several messages throughout the day and stuff, but oh, you're she. Okay. Well, so maybe check her out and 2 skulls, 1 swing. Oh my God. I can't. I just thought of a good joke with something I read there, but I'm going to leave it alone. All right. So I'm going to take off. I'm going to end the stream. I am working tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I am off on Friday though. I will stream on Friday. If I don't, whether I stream tomorrow or not, I'll stream on Friday. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for letting me vent. Thank you for allowing me to be a petty bitch. Thank you. And I will see you guys later. Bye.